Let's jam.
Yeah,
hey guys,
let's,
welcome back to
jam
Zelda.
to this awesomely generic and repetitive music.
Says a guy quoting Cowboy Bebop.
That's on your fault, dude. I'm listening to Cowboy Bebop on the other speakers.
My favorite anime soundtrack of all time.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Either way,
I'd
am I
rather
guessing
listen
right
to
when I say that we have all the hearts in the game by now?
Nope, he only has half of them.
There's 10 more.
Oh, good.
There's always
Wait,
20.
hold on, how
There's
many
only
do I
20.
have?
You have
1,
10.
2, 3,
You have
10. You have 8.
No, you have 8. He has 8. He has 8. Count.
You
fail.
can't count the
fail.
10.
I just assumed it was 10, but whatever.
Well, it's at
I'm
the
so
end
used-
of the life. It crosses the entire thing that says life,
there
so
are
it was
total-
reasonable to assume we had reached all of, an entire row.
Yes, yes.
Oh, fuck Dark Nuts!
Dark nuts.
These
these
aren't the
fuckers.
worst ones. The blue ones are the worst ones.
How are the blue ones only are bad worse because they hit hard.
I'm sorry, just call them Dark Nuts.
That's what they are.
They're called
Because-
dark nuts.
Okay, Johnny, let's put it this way. That's like saying that getting 2 broken arms is worse than getting 1 broken arm. You know, getting 1 broken arm still kind of sucks.
But 2 is worse.
2 is worse, dude. You can't even jerk off with that.
Yeah, but it's I can still complain about having 1.
Dude, I mean,
But not
Broken
nearly
arms-
on the merits of having 2 broken arms.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's still a pain in the ass.
not more than 2 broken arm.
Just because it could be worse isn't a justification for it being totally
Wait, hold on.
okay.
Yes, it does. Yes,
No,
when-
it's
when-
not.
Back to Zelda. What's the difference between a dark nut and an iron knuckle?
Iron Knuckles have more health.
and they have axes,
Yeah.
and they actually fight. The Dark Nut pattern in this game is basically
Wander around.
Gentlemen, we're gonna go to the left, then we're gonna go to the right, and we're gonna go up, and we're gonna go down. We're gonna figure this shit out.
Just to give it a better idea, Iron Knuckles are the ones in Ocarina of Time that have the huge ass axes.
Yeah, I know there are iron knuckles in that game. I just because I remember the ones in Zelda 2 are called iron knuckles,
Oh yeah.
and they are pretty
No.
much dark nuts from a different perspective.
You know, putting those things in front of a locked door is a really bitch move.
Yeah, but
Miyamoto!
Especially when the getting through doors is so picky in this game.
You're picky at this game.
I'm picky at this game because it deserves to be nitpicked the fuck to death.
Because you suck at it, right?
No, because it's a piece of shit. The fact that I
Well,
suck
part
at
of
it
it-
only...
A part of it
I
is
won't-
that he sucks.
Ted,
the problem isn't
Ted.
that I suck. The problem is that it's a piece of shit. I
Ted,
like plenty of games.
Ted.
that I'm bad
In this case,
I-
it's a combination. In this case, it's a combination of 2 things. One, yes, it is archaic, and you suck.
I mean,
at.
let's
Here's the thing: I like plenty of games that I'm
Oh,
pretty
he's
terrible at.
You're
Ted.
getting owned. Owned.
Ted, let's look at this in perspective. All this guy has done is walked around and minded his own business.
And you have died.
You have
Well, he keeps on turning just as soon as I'm able to go and get him.
ass. You kicked your own ass.
Oh God, there are so many Dark Nuts in here. And you know, I can't say that name and take them seriously.
We
That's
have
a lot
the
of
raft.
Are you sure they're not supposed to be called Dark Knights?
No,
No.
dark nuts.
No, they're dark nuts.
Dark
Or
Knight.
Dark Knight, that would've been a lot more
We're not kidding when we're saying we're not joking around. That's actually their names, dark nuts.
I swear to you, Lewis, if it was, we wouldn't be having too many laughs with this.
Okay,
Dark Knight's
answer
in the
me this
latest
then.
translation.
Who was drinking or smoking or getting high off what when they thought of that name?
Miyamoto.
That would be Miyamoto off of Fire Flowers around 2 o'clock in the production office.
And he didn't think to correct this when he was sober.
No.
No, because you gotta understand, Lewis, gaming, making a game actually is a time-taking process, and sometimes you really can't afford to go back a step when you're...
What were you doing just there?
He
Trying
couldn't
to
get into
through the door.
I was trying to see which way it was north.
Yep, it's a swastika dungeon, number 3.
It's like you spent a whole 3 seconds trying to walk through the wall to the right of the door. And then
Maybe
you
it's
try to
not a
walk through the
swastika.
wall to the
Maybe
left
it's
of the door.
Take a look at the map. In the top left.
Maybe it's... No, I'm trying to think of something a little bit less Nazi that it could be.
Yeah.
I just told you what it was last part.
We know.
And nobody listened.
Maybe it's a pinwheel. That's it. This is the pinwheel dungeon.
No, it's the Nazi dungeon.
Can't we see
Ted?
things from a simple point of view?
No.
No. Ted, listen. You can't have a history. History is not all the good stuff. You gotta remember the bad parts with the good parts.
How about this? It's a conveniently shaped cross-shaped dungeon that has inconveniently placed side chambers at the end of each end.
It's a shuriken dungeon.
Yeah,
I actually like Johnny's answer. I'm gonna go with that from now on. It's a shuriken.
how is that any fucking different from a
Never
pinwheel
s-
dungeon?
I've never seen a
Pinwheel is
shaped
violent.
shuriken, to be honest.
A pinwheel is not violent unless you're playing Final Fantasy VII, in which case, ow! But
Why do
anyway,
we keep on bringing up Final Fantasy VII?
because
Because these people are nerds. Nerds.
because it was an excellent game.
Because it's an
one of the
massively
very
overrated
few
game.
references that you can make 6 billion times in a row and have people still eat them up.
Because the Twinny Boppers have nothing else to do.
Well, I mean, I guess being fair, Square can remake Final Fantasy IV 12 times. They could at least remake Final Fantasy VII once for all
I'd
of its
rather
fans.
have them remake 9, but
That would be too much love. That would show that they actually loved us. Anyway, no, but see, my thing is with the 7 remake, and this is all I'm going to say on the subject. They better not take too long with it, otherwise nobody's going to give a shit. Oh, hell, Manhandla.
Hello, Manhandla.
man,
They
I
just
have-
better,
you know,
better
look
do
at
it
this, it's like a
sometime
fuck-
next generation, because if they don't do it by the end of that generation, I get the feeling all the Tweenie Boppers will have progressed beyond
Ted?
that.
Ted, that was a
Credit-
good bomb.
Credit,
That
yeah,
was
credit,
nice. Nice
credit where
done.
credit's due. That was a good shot.
I
That was all fucking luck. Because I'm gonna have real trouble with some of them later on in the game. So yeah.
Well, if you're gonna continuously beat yourself up, I'm not gonna praise you anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, folks, now you know what you're getting yourselves into. Ted getting manhandled by the Manhandlers.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm not the guy who should
Why
be
do you
playing any
keep
of these Zelda
checking your
games.
pause menu?
because he's looking at a guide.
I'm looking at a guide. I said that before. Every time I look at the guide and there's a little, every time I pause and then there's a little cut, I'm looking at the guide.
So why are you doing it so often?
Because he
Because
doesn't know
I
what he's
suck.
doing.
Because I don't know where I'm going and I didn't feel like doing a test playthrough. I only want to ever play this.
You're
only-
bloody
just
answer
do
the
it
first
one
time.
time.
Stop looking at it every.
Just do what I was doing with Ocarina of Time. Have a few little bullet points of things I commonly forget.
Well, no. Here's
Never
the thing,
about
Ryan.
them.
You're intimately familiar with bad choice of words. You're very familiar with Ocarina of Time because that's one of your favorite games. I am
Ocarina of
not
Time.
familiar at all with
Well,
Zelda.
maybe it might be a good choice of words. Link gets straight pimping in that game.
I agree. I mean, there's always
There's
time.
Saria, Zelda.
Your
Saria.
ocarina's so big.
Wait, you hit on Saria? She's eternally 11 years old.
Well, you gotta satisfy the
That's
pedo
900
player
in
somewhere.
Kokiri. That's 900 in Kokiri.
Yeah.
Besides,
knows
I
he's
always
legal
told
thief.
Naburu. She always said she had a special favor for me when I got back with the silver gauntlets.
Let me-
Get it? It's funny because it's a sex joke. Wait, no, it's not. It's not funny at all.
The only one I liked out of any of them was Malin.
Who the fuck liked the farm girl?
And then she gets abducted by aliens in the next game.
I remember when me and Johnny were actually playing Majora's Mask by ourselves, and I was telling Johnny, like, bro, listen, if you don't feel comfortable enough, like, doing this alien, let me do it. And then I go and fuck it up and get her abducted.
Ah.
Johnny just looked all fucking day after that. Johnny just looked at me and went, Romani!
So I've got a raft. Why can't I go on the water?
You don't have the stepladder.
Because you
Yeah,
can't
but
swim.
I've got a raft that should do the exact same thing.
But you don't have the stepladder.
It's not a
But I've
step
got
ladder.
a raft. It should be.
That is not a fucking step ladder. Throw some balls
I'd rather
and-
use the raft as a stepping stone over water than a step ladder. That seems incredibly unsafe.
Or better yet, why doesn't Link jump?
Ted, believe it or not, if you put the raft in between there, the raft will sink. The raft will just sail away, and then you're going to be stuck without a raft. Fight these step ladder.
Yeah, hi,
a step
Dungeon
ladder
4.
you wouldn't be able to walk on that.
Oh, that's not Dungeon 4. That was the most apathetic heart cave I've ever seen.
Why did they even bother giving you the choice? You'd be dumb not to take the heart.
That's going to fuck over some first-time players play through at least once. At least!
At least it's not the second playthrough.
Oh, yeah.
What happens in the second playthrough?
You can find doors that take away hearts from you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Hey, what? Why? Just
Because
why?
the second quest
Because
is...
it's the second
quest.
Why would they do that?
Because
It's the
they're
second
evil.
No, it's because they're stupid. They thought that would be a challenging gameplay mechanic. In reality, that was just fucking asinine. You know, like, wow, so bad I can't even come up with a simile for it.
This is the same development team that said, you know, it would be a good idea to make a mushroom that hurts you instead of helps you, and only make it slightly different in color.
Yep.
No, the poison mushrooms are way different in color compared to the regular mushrooms.
Not in the original version.
No,
We
they
played
are.
the original version. There is a hell of a difference.
There is a hell of a difference.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Smash Brothers. Never mind.
Yeah.
They're kind of hard to tell in Smash Brothers, especially if you're always on the Hyrule Temple stage, like my friends were. Ugh.
Hyrule Temple was a bitchin' stage, though, so you have no right to complain unless you sucked at it.
No, it's not that the stage itself was bad. It's just that that's the only one anybody but me would ever choose.
Oh, yeah, okay. I get you, I get you.
Here's
Second-
Dungeon 4.
Here we go.
And it's another apathetic dungeon.
Yep, all alone, all by itself.
No,
it's a
the-
lonely island, if you will.
It's a Linkin Park song waiting to happen.
I don't know what's worth fighting for, yet I'm still standing here. This little bride is coming here. Oh, fuck. I hate when I took myself up on the fucking lyrics. Oh, well.